Hi, I'm Flynn, and I'm here to share my questioning with you all, aka the 5 stages of grief: denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance. Now, I'm just kidding, but did you know that I'm just kidding is also what a lot of kids my age say after saying something hurtful to one of their classmates, followed up by, it's just a joke. Well, sometimes jokes can hurt. I saw this and I want to change that. But I didn't know how. I didn't know a way to communicate this to a large audience without boring everyone half to death. But I found it. When I was flying back to Bali after the summer, I decided to watch Mean Girls. It was my first time seeing it, and I was going into it blind. And I loved it. As in, I was absolutely obsessed. It was fun, educational, entertaining, fun. And in the great words of Tina Fey, the creator of Mean Girls, calling someone stupid will not make you smarter, and calling someone ugly will not make you prettier. This is exactly what I wanted to share. Did you know that bullying is actually higher in middle school than in high school? Yep. In high school, around 15.7% of kids are bullied. But in middle school, it's over 10% higher, at 26.3%. Kids in my age group, according to studies, have a higher chance of low self-esteem, anxiety, stress, eating disorders, depression, and even suicidal thoughts. Did you know that bullying happens the most during this time because we feel vulnerable? We're all going through puberty, and we're worried about our bodies, skin. Oh, nope, that's, okay. We're all worried about, or failing your speech. And we project that onto, and a lot of the times, we will, And a lot of the time, a lot of us will project our insecurities onto other people. And a huge 42% of kids experience cyberbullying, and 1 in 4% experience it more than once. This is a huge problem, and it affects a lot of kids. As a community, as Green School, we need to be able to trust each other and support the ones younger than us. Okay, that worked this time. So, I decided to put on Mean Girls the musical with the help of middle school students. I've always loved theater. It's always been a big passion of mine because it makes me feel safe, warm, and happy and respected. And that's what you want to feel when you're feeling bullied. When you're feeling bullied, you usually feel cold, you close yourself off, and you feel lonely. So, I pitched my elective to Ibu Angie, and she said yes. And Paklo agreed to supervise. At the first rehearsal, I noticed something. We were in a pretty big room, but I would have to look to this side of the room, then this side of the room, then this side of the room, and this side of the room to talk to everyone. And I realized that people were in groups or cliques, and and it almost seemed like they were purposely distancing themselves from each other, subconscious or not. And I noticed this happening more and more even after my rehearsal, and I wanted to help change that as well. So, as we played drama games, I saw them laugh, I saw them have fun, and we started to trust each other more. And also, with the excitement of auditions, people bonded. Auditions was also one of my biggest challenges, because even though I'm very thankful for a lot of my friends joining and supporting me, I didn't want to make them feel upset. But I had to do what was right for my play. So, I casted everyone a week later, and we had our cast. I started to see a clearer vision of what the play would look like, but one of our biggest challenges was about to arise. Could I get a drum roll from the audience, please? Swear words! I know, surprising for middle school, very surprising. But if you've watched Mean Girls, you know that swear words come up a lot. And if I wanted to be able to show this to a bigger audience, I would need to cut them out. And even though it took me multiple hours, I did, and I think it was the right choice. As rehearsals went by, and we practiced scenes together, before we knew it, it was the last month. And stress came hitting in like the bus hit Regina. But that wasn't the only thing that hit me fast and hard. I got sick. And I was sick for around a week. And I was worried that I would fall behind. But when I came back to school, luckily, we caught back up, and it was going very well. It's funny that I thought that would last. I then got sick again. And this time, it was a lot worse. I had a bacterial infection, and I don't think I left my bed for 3 days. I'm sorry for eating so much chicken soup, Mom. And But when I got back, luckily, I had a lot of people to help and support me, and they were so kind, and I was ready. It was now the week before the play. We were finalizing the things, and we were doing our last rehearsals. And I could not be more proud of my wonderful actors. It was now the night of the show. On the night, I think most of us felt filled with stress, adrenaline, and even worries. We weren't worried because we thought that it wouldn't be good. We knew it would be good because we're amazing. We were worried because we had put in so much effort. But when we all put our hands in the middle and raised them up as a classic stereotypical team thing before the start of the play, I saw their faces change. And if I had a highlight in my quest, it would be seeing their faces as they walked up on stage. I'm happy to say that my show was a success. And we raised raised 8 million rupiah for Bali Street Mums. If you don't know what Bali Street Mums is, it's a wonderful organization that helps feed and support mothers and children that can't support themselves. And I just wanted to say, little shout out to my actors. They had worked so hard, and they have done so much, and I'm really proud of you guys. I've seen a lot of you get past stage fright. I've seen a lot of you have your voices grow and acting skills, and I'm really proud of you. But this part is all about me, so what I learned along the way. Along the way, I feel like I've learned a lot more about the film industry and how hard it can be. I'm really sorry, Ibu Jess, if you're here or wherever you are. But I learned how to direct kids my age and keep them listening. I learned how to do set designs. I learned how to purchase theater lights. I learned how to write a 7,000-word play script, put on a show, and manage the stress. I am leaving this year, sadly. I know you'll all miss me, but this is my last year at Green School, and it's been a wild run. I'm really happy that I've had such a big opportunity, a great opportunity to put on a play. And even though I will miss you all and I will miss Green School, if one more gecko poos on me or an ant flies onto me, I'll hop on the plane to California tomorrow. This is the burn book. Regina and her friends would use this book to write mean things about the kids in their grade. And yes, we were not that lazy to not add pages. But even though Mean Girls was created in 2004, doesn't this sound similar to something? 21 years later, we have different forms of this, such as social media, text messages, or even just ear-to-ear gossip. Gossip has been highly normalized, and it's been a normalized thing for you to be worried if your friend's going to talk about you behind your back. But it shouldn't be. We should be surrounding ourselves with people that support us and care for us and shouldn't settle for less. And on that note, I forgot the slide clicker. Totally planned. And, now, I have a few people to thank. Dramatic effect. Maybe more than a few. I'd first like to start by thanking my parents, there and there. You guys supported me the whole way, even when my ideas were crazy. I'd like to thank my cousin Eva for supporting me and also being the bus to hit Regina. Good riddance. I'd like to thank David, who's up there. You did such an amazing job with the lights, and I'd like to thank Finian for also helping with the lights. I'd like to thank, I know it's a lot of people, I'm sorry. I'd like to thank Ibu Jess, you were an amazing quest mentor. I would like to thank Mariana. You put in so much work backstage, and you made the infamous burn book, and you made the Jingle Bell Rock costumes. I would like to thank Ibu Laura and Ibu Angie for always being there for me and helping me with my speech. We only have like 4 more, I promise. I'd like to thank Pak Lo for supervising my elective. I would like to thank Tala for her amazing choreo in my play. Thank you, Tala. I would like to thank Ibu Kate for opening the Green Warang. And I would like to thank the cast, crew, and whoever helped me along the way. You all did so amazing, and thank you.